Long ago, in a small village called Bethany, there lived a man named Lazarus with his two sisters, Mary and Martha. They were close friends and followers of Jesus. They believed in his teachings and loved him deeply. Jesus also loved this family and often visited their home when he traveled near Jerusalem. One day, Lazarus became very sick. His illness grew worse with each passing hour. Mary and Martha were worried and afraid. They knew that Jesus had the power to heal the sick, so they sent a message to him saying, "Lord, the one you love is sick." At that time, Jesus was far away. When he received the message, he said something surprising to his disciples. He said, "This sickness will not end in death. It is for the glory of God, so that God's Son may be glorified through it." But instead of rushing to Bethany immediately, Jesus stayed where he was for 2 more days. His disciples did not understand why he waited. They thought Jesus would go right away to heal his friend. By the time he got there, something had already changed. Jesus finally arrived in Bethany. Lazarus had already died. In fact, he had been buried in a tomb for 4 days. The whole village was filled with sadness. Many people had come to comfort Mary and Martha. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went out to meet him. With tears in her eyes, she said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." Jesus gently replied, "Your brother will rise again." Martha thought he was talking about the resurrection at the end of time, but Jesus said something powerful and unforgettable. "I am the resurrection and the life. Whoever believes in me will live even though they die." Soon, Mary also came to Jesus. She fell at his feet and cried, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." Seeing her weeping and the crowd mourning with her, Jesus felt deep compassion. The Bible records a very short but powerful moment. Jesus wept. Even though he knew he was about to perform a miracle, he shared the pain of the people around him. Then Jesus went to the tomb where Lazarus had been buried. It was a cave with a large stone placed over the entrance. Jesus said, "Take away the stone." Martha hesitated and said, "Lord, by this time there is a bad smell, for he has been there 4 days." But Jesus said, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" So the people rolled the stone away. Jesus looked up toward heaven and prayed, thanking God the Father for hearing him. Then he called out in a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." Suddenly something incredible happened. From inside the dark tomb, Lazarus came walking out. His hands and feet were wrapped in burial cloths, and a cloth covered his face. The crowd stood frozen in shock and amazement. Jesus said to them, "Take off the grave clothes and let him go." Lazarus was alive again. This miracle stunned everyone who witnessed it. Many people who saw what Jesus had done believed in him that day. They realized that his power will be demonstrated. Then sickness and even death. The raising of Lazarus became known as one of the greatest miracles of Jesus because it showed that he had authority over life itself. It proved that nothing is impossible for God. But this miracle also carried a deeper meaning. Jesus was not only bringing Lazarus back to life physically, he was showing the world that he brings spiritual life and hope to all who believe in him. The story of Lazarus reminds us of an important truth. Even in the darkest moments, when everything seems lost, God's power can bring new life, hope, and miracles. And that is why the raising of Lazarus is remembered as one of the most powerful and greatest miracles of Jesus in history.